I'm gonna jump right in. Switch up the song. You already know we got the Kid Cudi soundtrack. Wounds, symbolizing how many wounds I'm gonna go through, how many blockages inside my energetic field, how many different things inside my organs, how many toxins. You know what it is. So we're gonna go all in, because that's the next song called All In. Right now we got, I wish I could switch around the camera like Snapchat. I'm gonna talk really fast. I got a lot of things to say, and I don't want to be one of those videos that has like 20 minutes long of a duration, and then, you know, not a lot is said, and you're just sitting there waiting, looking, pacing, moving, pondering. Whatever you're doing, you're not doing your life because you're looking at someone else's life. You feel me? So right now I got the incense. Break that down real quick for you so you don't think it's something I'm smoking. But you know what is smoking? My coffee. And by coffee, I mean my Ethiopian heirloom coffee. Hopefully you could see what's going on there with the Dean's Beans recipe. I don't know why I'm rhyming every now and then here and there. But yeah, basically this is the last of my Ethiopian coffee I got from that website, Dean's Beans. And it's really cool because I also got... sorry. Had to get back into the song real quick. But I got the cacao bean. Oof. Y'all don't even know how great this smells right now. With the incense, I put olive oil. I strongly suggest grapeseed though, because apparently it's better. Also sesame seed for cooking. Apparently coconut oil, as great as it is, isn't good for cooking. There's a lot of shit to break down. Man, I know a lot of things. That's why I'm doing this with my health. And it's crazy. Let me explain. And it's crazy because, you know, you think nothing of... Actually, I don't even know if it's olive oil, but you don't really think anything of, oh, I'm gonna cook with this coconut oil, but it releases some other chemical reaction within your body and within your, you know, within your metabolism and everything. So speaking of metabolism, I got the burdock root. I got this bladderwrack root, maybe not a root, but bladderwrack herb. Maybe this is a little too distracting. I am pure. So then we put that in here. These son of a bitches, though. Active adrenal, didn't even want this, but it's for the adrenal glands, little walnut-sized glands inside your body to help you. Really what I wanted was just the iodine, because iodine promotes good metabolism, you know, quickening of the metabolism. And then also this I absorb is selenium, and selenium is good for dealing with hunger, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. But I'm not really dealing with hunger that bad. Really quick update on how much I'm actually eating. Really, I only had 3 apples, 3 organic green apples today, and I'm good, I'm straight. You know, my parents already kind of pissed me off, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? There's people around you kind of want to be at a spiritual retreat and not doing anything besides just meditating and getting right with your body and mind and spirit, you know. But that's what this is really about. There's been all types of religions and all types of Ramadan, you know, people, Paul, Isaiah, is it Elijah? Yeah, Elijah, Moses, people that all went on these fasts, supernatural fasts for 40 days, 40 nights now. And that's also a dry fast, which you'd have to be a supernatural being, so maybe that's what they were like in biblical times. But for me personally, it's just something simple, you know what I mean? It's something everybody should probably do, you know? Maybe you shouldn't, maybe you should, maybe you should think, maybe you should maybe offer it to your parents, maybe you should look up the benefits of these fasting, these different modalities of health, and how different things like just eating fruit and just eating a mono meal, maybe one fruit like a mango, and just picking like one fruit like an apple like I did, and going with that and seeing how that plays out for you would go for you or somebody in your family, whoever wants to benefit from this health in our life that is totally accessible to us, and our wealth in our life, which is totally accessible to us by nature, because the nature is abundant and nature is infinite, and there's nothing that could really fabricate or dishevel or take away from the infinity of nature besides the world we live in and the scarcity that money creates. So you want to create a certain type of energetic field, not being energetically bloated, doing things like this, breaking out into the society, into the social media, but not in a, you know, too crazy way, just a more tasteful and flavorful way. But you want to be doing that. Soon I'm gonna go on meetup.com, things like that. We're gonna check on this coffee. We got the whirly popcorn thing for coffee beans, and you want to connect with those like-minded people, because that will boost and generate more growth and more expansion for yourself and for your wealth we were talking about. Because at this point I see it like this: if we don't start creating sustainable communities and people coming together to be one attuned and what was I gonna say, one track minded, that's what I was about to say, and you know, just basically going for it, going for this thing we call, you know, ascension, expansion, activation. All these different things all have to do with the physical body first before we get into any type of high lama meditation type thing going on. If you're with that spiritual aspect, if you're not, basically what has happened, or what continues to happen, is you don't realize, or if you do, you do. But for the people that don't, I'm saying that spirituality is basically, it's the linchpin of all things happening in life, because we're all made of energy and spirits and all that. So once you realize that, your consciousness starts to kind of, oh shit, maybe there's something with numbers, maybe there's something with philosophy, that I shouldn't just hate on philosophy, because philosophy is actually questioning things and maybe not getting the answers, but maybe letting that cook in your mind. And religion is more on the side of you're getting answers that you're not supposed to question. So question that within that question, and then, you know, always about that good music, you know, none of that terrible low frequency music. Anyway, but back to the coffee. Might just be doing, after 2 days of feeling pretty good. By the way, I got this on even though I'm sweating right now by this grill for the mosquitoes. Peppermint oil is good for mosquitoes though. Don't put none of this bullshit on there, you know what I'm saying? GMO like anything else. But what's I about to say? So coffee fast, or coffee cleanse, is actually a thing. So I'm gonna see how that goes for me. I'm gonna try to keep it under 7 minutes. So we're about to be out of here in a second. And you know, we got Rose Golden playing. Probably the best album, you know, ever created, maybe, you know, next to every other Kid Cudi album. But you know, Cocoa Nibs, like I said, you have no idea how amazing this smells, how happy I am. Just wish nobody else would impede upon me unless they're trying to help me and help me grow. And let's all help each other grow and not impede upon anybody else, unless we're spreading peace and spreading love. And most importantly, wholeness, and being wholesome in our food, in our eating, in our lifestyle, and within love, and within the essences that are constantly coming by us, coming through us, that we just have to be aware of. And the more we are aware of it, the more we care about it, the more we care about life, the more we care about other people within our lives. So I love everyone. Everybody love everybody. Like Will Ferrell, I'm out. Wholeness.